Hi, my name is Rejaan, and I'm the Vice President of Equity and Campaigns at the Toronto Metropolitan Association of Part-Time Students. And along with the Toronto Metropolitan Graduate Student Union, we are presenting you a campus tour video. And right now we are starting at the SLC, aka the Student Learning Center. So here we have the Sheldon and Tracy Levy Student Learning Center. And there's a Starbucks in here, there's graduate study rooms, there's individual carousels, you can book private study rooms, there's a group floor, there's a floor to relax. And here we have Young and Gould, and here we have the World Food Market that has tons of great international eats. So I advise, please check it out. And right now we are headed to the library building. So this is the main building. We are heading to Victoria and Gould Street. And this is where the main services for the campus are. And so this is the main university entrance at 350 Victoria Street. And this is the main entrance. So all you have to do is tap your card and it will let you in. And here we go, voila. All buildings are card access only, so make sure you have your one card on you. And right now we're heading through Nelson Mandela Walk. And we are coming up to one of these blue poles, and these are littered, scattered all throughout the campus. If there's an emergency, just push the red button. If you're lost, just press the black button for info, and security will come. And they will answer. And this is the TMU Safe app. I recommend you download this app and place it on your front screen. So in case there's anything on campus, you can call 911 and you have the access to call security easily from here in case there's an emergency. And there's also emergency procedures listed in this app. There are support services like the Aboriginal Student Services and the Medical Center and the Center for Development and Counseling. And there are also theft prevention tips. I mean, we are in a downtown campus. However, it is pretty safe because the buildings are locked. There's training and workshops. These self-defense workshops are quite popular. And there's a campus map. So you can look up where your class is, or if you get lost or need to find where anywhere is, you can just use this as a quick, easy guide. And there's the Walk Safe program. So 24/7, if you need to be walked to a subway station or your car or somewhere on campus, you just call the number and a security guard will walk you there. And now we are heading to Keir Hall North and West. And this is where the medical center is. This is at 379 Victoria Street. The upper gym is here. And you can also get access to the back of the theater. Here we have Jurgensen Hall at 380 Victoria Street. This is the Faculty of Arts where they're located, like geography, history, arts and contemporary science. So your home would be here if you're in those programs. And right now we are headed to Gerrard Street. So on Gerrard Street, we are heading to the other side of the Keir Hall North and West entrance. This is the Recreation and Athletics Center accessible entrance, and you can still access the medical center in the back of the theater from here. And we are heading to the TMU Theater. And so here is the TMU Theater. There are TIFF films here and graduation ceremonies. The Center for Urban Innovation is across the street. And this is Keir Hall North. And we are coming up to Church and Gerrard Streets. And there's an entrance right here. And now we are heading north to the northernmost part of our campus, which is the Mattamy Athletic Center, right in the historic Maple Leaf Gardens. So as long as you will see on the light poles, as long as you see a TMU banner, that means that you're on the TMU campus. And so, if you need to be walked anywhere, security can walk you, and also you know you're in the boundaries of our campus, like right there. And we're at Church and Carlton Streets. And this is where the Mattamy Athletic Center is. There's the Carlton streetcar. There's a Loblaws right below the Mattamy Athletic Center. Graduation ceremonies are held here. There's a large gym in here called the Mattamy Athletic Center gym. There's a basketball court, there's a hockey arena, all the varsity games are held here. So, and you can get tickets to those games. So please do check it out. Please come and support our varsity athletes. And right now in here is this is the main entrance to the MAC. And so, yep, this is the northernmost part of our campus. And there are also other events that are held here throughout the year. You can check online. And right now we are heading back we're going to start to head back towards campus. So, yep, this is the northernmost part of our campus. It's right by the college subway station. So you're about a 30 to 45 second walk from here, from the college subway station. And just north of here is Toronto's Gay Village. And there's Allen Gardens just to the east. And Bay Street, which is a financial hub and government services, off to the west, the right. And right now we are heading south, back to the main area of our campus. So most of the campus resides between Girard and Dundas. So we're heading right back to Church and Girard Streets. And make sure to have make sure to have your one card on you at all times, as all buildings are card access only. And this is Monetary Times. This is the Civil Engineering Building at 341 Church Street. And the entrance is actually on the opposite side. However, you can exit out on this side. And right next to it is the Architecture Building. And right here, this is mainly at Church and Girard, 325 Church Street. So if you're an architecture student, I guess your home would be here. And they also have a bit of an exhibition, and they display some of the students' projects on the first floor. So I do advise to come check it out. And right now we are headed to Eric Palin Hall. So this is at 87 Girard Street East. Again, basically at the corner of Girard and Church. Some engineering, the Faculty of Social Work is here. And the BSCN collaborative programs are here. Engineering and mathematics courses are held here. And now we are going to head to the floors 1 to 4 of this building are Eric Palin Hall, and floors 5 to 6 are the Sally Horsfall Center at 99 Girard Street East, which is the Centers for Studies in Community Health. Also, George Brown uses classrooms on floors 5 and 6. And now we are at Girard and Mutual. If you ever get lost, there's these maps on campus all over. You can also use the TMU Safe app. And here we're at the MLC Research Center Gallery. And here is where they have space for graduate students, like research labs, centers, graduate student space for all of the graduate programs. And this building is actually meant to be, will be redone. That is yet to come. And please check with your program if you have which spaces you have access to. And we are heading to Girard and Jarvis Street. And of course, it's Toronto. There's a lot of traffic. On this side of the campus, there is a little bit of construction going on. There is a bit of construction going on, but you won't hear it in any of the classrooms. And right now we are heading south on Jarvis to the Ilk. It's called the Ilk for short, and it's at 240 Jarvis Street. It's the International Living Learning Center. It's a residence. This used to be a hotel that was converted into a residence. They used to hold some classes in here on the main level. There's about 2 classrooms. And all you do, tap your card, and you can go right through. And now we're on the opposite side. So we just tapped our card, and now we're on the opposite side of the building, right through, and we're right back on Gould Street. This is one of the main streets that runs right in the middle of our campus. And so we are coming up to the Rogers Communications Center, right at 80 Gould Street. So they have the Red Bull Gaming Hub in here. They have journalism. They have the professional music program. They have radio and television arts here. And right now we are coming up to Gould and Church Street. And so that's the famous bridge that you see in a lot of the advertisements for the university. It runs between the Rogers Communication Hall and the main building, which is Keir Hall. And we are coming up to Pittman. So Pittman is one of the main residences on campus. And this is quite a great space. It's in the middle of the Rogers, Pittman, and the architecture building. And there's a bit of green space here. It's quite nice here to relax in the summer. And again, there's the blue poles. So if there's ever an emergency, you just hit the red button and security will call and answer. Or if you get lost, hit the black button and they will assist you if you need to find a class or you're lost. And right now we are heading on Church Street south back to Church and Gould. And we are heading to the engineering building. So this is the George Vary Engineering and Computing Center, 245 Church Street. Computer science is in this building, electrical engineering, it houses a lot of the engineering classes. And there's also various classes all over the campus. So if you might be in business, you might have a class in here. If you're in computers, you might have a class in the Sally Horsfall Center. And so classes are held throughout the campus. And so this is the main entrance at 245 Church Street to the engineering building. And you see we have the bike share program in Toronto. It's quite easy and simple. You just, you can rent a bike or you can buy a membership. And you can rent a bike for 30 minutes or 45 minutes, depending on how you choose. And you can purchase a pass for up to 24 hours. And this is the Daphne Cockwell Health Sciences Complex. So nursing, midwifery. The graduate school has a floor on here, and there are various programs like from the Faculty of Community Services held here. And so there's also a residence in this building. And this is the latest addition to our campus. The creative school also has a space in the bottom here. And we are coming up to the interior design building. And so this building here with the sort of brownish, pinkish bricks, this is the interior design building at 302 Church Street. This is part of the creative school, and it's only for interior design students. Okay, and walking up on Church Street, this is the back end of the Student Campus Center. The Met Pub is here, which is slated to open in October. It's under renovations right now. And this is Oakham House. There are various services from the TMSU, the Students Union, TMAPS, the Part-Time Students Union, and the Graduate Students Union. They have events here. They also host events, so if you'd like to host an event, you can contact them. If you'd like to host a private event, they do private events and corporate events here. And we are coming up to the main student center, right here at 55 Gold Street. So the TMSU, TMAPS, and the TMGSU and other various equity services such as the Queer Space, the Trans Collective, the Good Food Center, they're here. The Met Campus Radio is on here, so please tune into that. And there are also a whole collection of student groups that are here. Copyright is here, so if you need any printing done, they have great rates here. And the Lost and Found is actually here also. So if you lose anything, this is the place to come. Is that you would go to the TMSU office, which is on the 3rd floor. The Oakham Cafe is also here. And we are going to head to Bond and Gould Street. So we are heading to the Graphic Communications Management building. So this is the Hindelburg Center. The Creative School has a building on here. Security has an office here, just down on Bond Street. And across here we have the Image Arts building. So documentary, film, photography. They have spaces in here. And they do a whole bunch of events in here. They have an art exhibit space and a workspace. There's a Balzac's coffee shop. That's a nice place to relax on campus, right in the Image Arts building. And we are right back in the middle of Gould Street. And we are heading to the gallery. So we have a gallery on campus, and they do have exhibitions, and the exhibitions change every semester. And it's the Image Center here, and it's a nice place to just relax. If you need a break, if you want to check out something that's cool, there's always something cool, unique, fresh, interesting, thought-provoking here. This is one of my favorite places on campus, especially when I need a break. And so I just come and have a look around the Image Center here. And it's a great space to check out. It is free. Okay, and we are heading to right here in the Quad. So the Quad is a great space in the middle of Keir Hall. It hosts the main entrance to the Recreation and Athletic Center, or the RAC for short. And the RAC is great. They have swimming classes. They have intramural sports. They have a great weight room. They have a great cardio room. And they host other various events that are posted inside. So please do check it out. It is included in your student fees, so it is free as long as you're a student, a full-time student. And for some part-time degree students. And this is the middle, this is the quad. It's just a giant green space. This is one of the best, most serene places I find actually in the city, right in the middle of Keir Hall. And there's often soccer games going on. People come and walk their dogs. It's a great space to run around. There's sort of a track right around the green space. And so it's a great place to go running, go for a jog, just hang out on the steps there and have a coffee. And we are going to go right back to Gould Street. And we're heading right back to one of the main entrances. This is Lake Devo for short. It's Devonian Square, that's the full name. And it's usually filled with water in the summertime, and it's a mini hockey rink in the wintertime. And it's a great place to learn how to skate. And this is the campus bookstore, and I'm wearing some of the memorabilia now. This is the campus website. So it's campusstore.torontomu.ca. And here you just click textbooks, find your courses, you pick what term, and then you pick what kind of what kind of section it is. It gives you a list of the courses in that program, and then you just pick the course, click choose books, and then it will give you a list of books for that specific course. And you can also order ebooks on here for your courses. So you just go back to textbooks, access codes, and ebooks. And it'll give you a list of courses. You pick the course and just click search, and it will give you a list of all the books. And if you're a continuing education student, make sure that the C, like if it was accounting, it'd be ACC. If it's a continuing education and accounting course, it'd be CACC. And they have memorabilia, and they have great swag, and if you need pens, pencils, technology, they have everything here for your classes. I advise order your books early. They have the contact information at the bottom of the page, and the staff are extremely helpful and extremely friendly. So if anything, just give them a call, send them an email, go in, and they're happy to assist. And we're right on Victoria Street, heading south. So we're heading to Heaslip House, which is the main administration building for the Chang School of Continuing Studies. And it hangs right over Lake Devo. And it's right here at 297 Victoria Street. And here's again a campus map. They're all over the campus, so if you ever get lost, if you just find one of these, it'll tell you where you are, and it will show you, and then you can determine where you are or where you need to go. This is the Victoria building at 285 Victoria Street. Interesting fact, this used to be a brewery, and it became part of the university, and various classes are held here. Facilities management is on the 8th floor, and they do have a pop-up shop on the 4th floor where they usually have they give away clothes, furniture, some accessories, and that all depends on donations, so please check it out. Look through your email. Here we have the Tim Hortons. It wouldn't be a Canadian campus without Tim Hortons, and yep, it's often quite busy in there. And we're at Victoria and Dundas, right across Dundas Square. So right here at Dundas Square, they have concerts in here, they have festivals, yep. And you can access the subway from there as well. Here they have 10 Dundas East in that Cineplex building. They have the digital media zone. And that's a great innovation hub that we have on campus. Here's the Toronto Eaton Center. And the great thing about this campus is that everything is quite close. So if you need to go to the bathroom or you want to grab something to eat or need to go to another class, everything is just a couple of minutes either way. So this is 1 Dundas West, and the Graduate School Administration office is in here. And there are various professors that have studies, research that goes on in here. So if you ever see YDI, this is it. It's at 1 Dundas West. And of course, yeah. And of course, it's right next to the streetcar. And the last building here is the Ted Rogers School of Management at 55 Dundas Street West. And this is where the business school is. Again, there are various classes held here. You can have biology here or mathematics or social work classes. It all depends. And this is the end of our tour. So thank you very much for joining us on this tour. And if you have any questions regarding the campus, please contact the university. Again, this is the Part-Time Student Union. Thank you very much for watching, and the G Graduate Student Union.